there's almost an adulteration that happens to your social interactions when you're concerned, even subconsciously, about what someone might think of you.
Today's video is going to be a highlight of my first podcast episode with Ankit Shah, the founder of Tea with Strangers. So Tea with Strangers is this concept where you go and have tea with 5 random people for 2 hours. And since I discovered it 5 years ago, I've gone to at least 30 tea times. The full discussion is over an hour, so I picked a few highlights to show you some of the things that we've talked about, like being present in your interactions and not having an agenda, how we think and assess about our own interactions, and what a lot of people seem to get wrong about connecting. Let me know what you think in the comments. Enjoy.
Are you there? Or are you thinking about what you're gonna get tomorrow?
Yeah.
Are you thinking about what you're gonna say in 10 seconds? Are you thinking about how this person might be useful to you 1 to 12 months from now? Or are you just saying like, we're here?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the time we will shortchange the potential of a conversation because our mindset is thinking in a short-term fashion. And a long-term fashion, you're not actually wondering what you can get from someone.
Yeah.
Instead, you're just wondering, like, what is it that we both share? What is it that we are both seeing or experiencing or witnessing together? What can we learn from each other? There's almost like a more expansive way of thinking of your interaction with somebody if you're not operating on a time horizon.
The way I judge my interaction is not like what happened, did I become friends, did we stay in touch, whatever. It's really just, was I true to myself? Like, how true was I to myself?
After an interaction, I'll literally have the thought of, that was an awesome interaction. And not even like, are we staying in touch or, what comes next? It's like, that was a really fun conversation or a really connected moment, or like what a spontaneous or unexpected but happening or instance. I think like those are the ways that like for me I like to assess the success of a social interaction. Is that there's like, I think like all of us know what it feels like when you meet somebody and you're like, that was great.
It was good.
And not like, I want to be friends with them in 10 years.
Yeah.
That's not a feeling that you have.
Did. So I had actually a turning point a few years ago where I realized that when I had random interactions, like when I had good random interactions, whether like, in line or in an Uber or whatever, like even if it's just for 2 minutes, if at the end of the interaction I'm smiling and I'm just like happier for like, 1 hour or something, and I feel like, as you said, like connected, then why not? Like literally, if you have like those little moments, I literally you can literally feel like Tarzan, like going from like lines to line. What do you say in English?
Vines.
Vines to vines, and I feel like I feel like there's just all of those little moments where you can just like
I love
share
that.
a little moment, and it's great, and I feel like a lot of people they don't.
I think what it does is, I think of it as literally raising the baseline quality of your life.
Yeah.
Like literally, like everything
so
in your
simple.
life feels more approachable, feels more lighthearted, feels less anxiety-inducing. You don't feel like the world's about to end all the time when you walk away from small social interactions smiling.
Like, I feel like at the end of the day, we all just want to, we just want to know like everything's gonna be okay.
Exactly. That's all you want in the whole world. And I think like a lot of the time, like we come up with 1,000 ways to take very long circuitous routes to that feeling. It's like, oh, maybe one day if I have a lot of money, then I'll feel connected. Or if I live in this house, then I can host people for dinner and then they'll like me. Or, if I go to this place where I dress a certain way and then I talk a certain way and I learn certain cultural subjects, so I can talk about them to these people, maybe then they'll like me, or like whatever it is.
It's funny. It's like if like people like it's like if you don't really have a strong sense of self-worth, so you think that like by adding, people are going to be attracted.
When in fact you just need to get rid of it all.
Yeah.
I think we, as a society, kind of talk about how we should be more vulnerable, how we should get more connected, But then when the opportunity kind of presents itself, it is, for some reason, a lot of us don't take that chance.